baagi ba Hammanskraal, Greater Themba, and Pretoria as a whole, South Africa ka bophara. A bua mo ke Katlego Mtombeni, a well-known activist ya mo Hammanskraal. Wherever there's a problem on Korea because of when you are an activist, you must be there and be the voice of the people, be the voice of the voiceless. So for now, re tlo bolela ka issue ya illegal immigrants mo Hammanskraal, specifically mo Hammanskraal. You know, Hammanskraal has been formed in the 1900s and Themba has been established in 1942. So Themba is 42 years, is 82 years of age. In fact, 84 years of age. But hoga cheka wa lebella the state Hammanskraal Themba e gram mo yona as a state se se leng hore se monate Themba given in all the third roads, in all the services. We have issues tsamabone, we have issues tsamets, we have issues illegal dumping. So now there's another issue on top of Themba, which is illegal immigrants harboring mo Themba. We know Themba is a place of peace, it's a place of hope, but law and order must be restored. We cannot accommodate everyone, even people whom we do not know what are they standing for. So the issue really all the law enforcement agencies keep on about this issue the problem and it causes corruption. You know, when corruption is started then it grows big, then it becomes beyond you, then I'll say it's all real. But this is another chance ya restart the dilo afresh, retome re busetse dilo ka mkhosanse dinne re restore law and order mo Themba. I think it was on a Friday, 26. Yeah, it was the 26 when we began Machiwa Arena. And Machiwa Arena only direction. We were targeting all these law enforcement agencies because of we believe for Kebona basanse ba restore law and order. So memorandum wa rena wa mathomo re isitse ko Home Affairs because of Home Affairs ke yona e dealang ka documentation of immigrants. So ya ka section ka Act 13 of 2002 ya Immigration Act e bolela hore when you are an asylum seeker, you have to start go bordering ya hao, then you have to apply santse o bolele mabaka ya hore wena o chabela prosecution or dinto tsa sepolotiki or there is famine ko country ya lena, then ba go bordering through the officials tsa country ya lena le country ya rena ke bona ba tlo officiatang hore are they giving you that asylum, because of asylum e tshwara ke batho ba chabileng ba chebela ntwa, and asylum it doesn't guarantee you or you must trade and do whatever mo country, and asylum it has an expiry. Asylum we create we emetse ho kra the refugee status mo South Africa, and refugee status oskraga section 24, but before fitla ho ya ka section 22 ya Immigration Act you have to obolelele baka la ho rotletseng mo South Africa, then they will grant you an asylum which is temporary document, a legal document e irang hore o khono tsena mona he, and asylum ya how it's here 6 months, and after 6 months it expires, and o checka the application, the status of your application, or your status has been approved or declined. If your status has been approved, then you get a refugee permit. It means you have all the rights to be here. But remember, you have to state why olemo and mabaka why olemo. Then if they gave you the refugee permit, it means you have to go to work, go to school and do business. But business how you must do it if you invest 5 million mo South Africa, but because of where do you get that 5 million rand? And the refugee permit as run forever, it expires after 24 months. Then authorities, which is Home Affairs, they will decide if they renew your refugee permit. but tse re di bonang tse iralang mo Hammanskraal re lebelletse the stadium mo Hammanskraal tlhabisa dikala. It's not only in Hammanskraal but South Africa as a whole. This thing it tlohetswe e le nyane. Today is big. Our government is saying nothing. Our government is reluctant. The president, I will call a state of emergency regarding this thing, illegal foreigners, because we have many undocumented foreigners. And remember, if South Africa in a policy, you go to the first, safest country. That's when you can go and seek refuge. Or jump in the country say 11, then what I'm South Africa. Last thing I can my peers or man. Maybe these people banana South Africa is a continent because of the name South Africa. South Africa is a country. It has its laws, it has its policies, which everyone must abide through those policies. It doesn't mean if I'm a South African, there are laws which I must abide. So everyone must abide to the laws. Even the president himself abide to the laws of South Africa. So then on Friday again, we received a memorandum ko Temba police station, because we believe for Temba police station mandate ma police go protect setšhaba, and again go ira the arrest where there is criminality happening. Remember, if you are here in South Africa without proper documentation, it's a criminal offense. So mapodisa ntse batle ba ire ba o tshware, then ba wise go court ebe yona you detainang and then you deporta. Then razia memorandum wa rena hape ka ona Friday ra wisa go Metropolis TMPD ke bona ba dilang ka di-bylaws, ke bona santse ba enforce di-bylaws. We have many shops, we have many households these are complying, especially those places where they are making profit. They do not comply to the rules, to the bylaws of the city. You can find them ba phakile fela mo di walkway o ka ya mo manyeleti mola ka site ya ramp ka site ya nix. You'll find them ba phakile mo di walkway, and it makes difficult for the pedestrians to walk on those walkways. We had an incident, I think early this year, around January or February, where a father was hit by a car. It was a hit and run. Natsama achieved mo walkway. Then Hatsamaya, the lady amutula, maybe because of shock or irang achaba, anahanore community revolt against there. But unfortunately enough, the father aluza bophelo ba hae. But if nkebe hona le molao bylaws di setswe morao, nkebe sa thula ke koloi. If those people nkebe sa phake fela tatolo wa batho nkebe sa thula ke koloi. So it's a serious problem e re kopanang le yona ka harboring illegal immigrants. And ha ke bolela ka illegal immigrants, I'm not only talking about the Ethiopians and the Somalians. We have the Zimbabweans, we have Lesotho, we have Botswana, we have the Bangladesh. Ebile about they are west because of abatlhae in the continent of Africa. They just come and battle ba ikirele fela ka South Africa. They don't even follow melao ya ka South Africa. So when we talk about illegal immigrants, we are talking about everyone. You can be Chinese, you can be Bangladesh, whoever came in South Africa without proper documentation, you are an illegal immigrant. And remember, let's say we have a serious problem here. Cold cases, the murder cases that happened, and we have undocumented people. Oka hopola stories are 80 sadi spike. Batho ba lena ba bola botlhoko khono bona or molao o aswa motho aleng atla mo South Africa. You can see where this person has been trained alumunyana or abolaya, and ba bang ba tshwereng ba greel or these people abana le documentation, abana menwana ba itsagala or ke bo mang. Then when they trace them back, they find out or these people are fugitives. Then bachabetse guy mo South Africa. Banna style bushuki mo batswa. And again babang babona, we had an incident hona mo Temba. Okre a person motsiare o rekisa mazambane o ira but bushu what transform is another animal wa bolaya wiram because of abaitse hore motho ke eng. They do not know what is a person or motho o trickiwa byang. And So they come to South Africa but we give so it's dangerous ho tshwara ho ba le motho as undocumented because of we have too many cases that are unresolved. These people are not doing anything better to the economy of South Africa. We are having a challenge here, unemployment, more Hammanskraal. But we have factories that are harboring illegal immigrants because of they are taking advantage, or because of these people are not having documentation. Whatever little that we have, we will give them. If we can hire a South African, he will tell us or she will tell us about his right, about the minimum wage. They won't underpay him. So businesses are making profits because of taking advantage of illegal immigrants. And remember, when the law comes, or you have employed an illegal immigrant, you are committing a crime, then you will face jail time or a huge fine which you must pay. So we want all the law enforcement agencies to be accountable. Accountable because of and certain group of people. If we can go ranyaga the passport or ranyaga in, that is called vigilantism or yaga Immigration Act. I'm not allowed because of I never took an oath le immigration. So recopela to our law enforcement agencies, your TMPD, your Home Affairs, your police station, they must do what they took an oath for. Even our court, because of Mapodisaron, Akonovatswar, then Baba release a go court without giving them even a fine. But tomorrow morning happen doing the same thing. So we are doing a futile exercise. But now we want to restore law and order Motemba. We are not being xenophobic. We want everyone who is documented to be in South Africa. Remember, when you are documented, when I leave the rules and regulations, follow. You cannot do as you please. Only the businesses studying, they are meant for locals. Wakata Miriri, Hula Saluni, Ramanala, open a spaza shop. Those are businesses that must be run by locals. If you are a foreigner coming to South Africa and you want to do business, I believe then we run business here, we uplift bana ba mo community we run business moyo. You cannot come wa hira batho ba botle ba ko heno ba le ba botle ba tla ba ka moeno, or wa hira other illegal immigrants, because of the problem that you are having about these jobs, even though as but the problem is Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, because of they will underpay them. You came to South Africa for refuge, then you underpay someone who came illegally as well in South Africa. So it's a banana republic which we are retaining law and order in South Africa. It's population Hammanskraal, it's about 500,000 because of we are harboring illegal immigrants as well. And a jubilee about to year. Naba irate hore econo accommodate 50 or less, 50 or less patients, 50,000 or less patients. Now Jubilee capacity I think is being tripled because of Okraba to go from Ekaitaraba to from Makapani, Matibe Stata, Ufitakobo Swardamba, whatever mo Jubilee. So renale problem happy spetlele. We have spetlele sesinyane capacity I think Kenya. That is why ukono bona Jubilee hospital epalla go perform their duties because of so we plead to our government as well, our housing department as well, health, or we need another hospital, Hammanskraal. And these illegal immigrants must be taken to refugee camps. And what I know, we don't have refugee camps in South Africa, but how can we come and then rather no, we accommodate refugees while we don't have refugee camps? When you are a refugee, you must stay in refugee camps. If you are a scholar, you must go to school and go back to that refugee camp. You cannot just go integrate up to the community, which is illegal. That's illegal, and so that re le batho ba temporary ba melao ba rena a ba ire what is right for our people.
Question. So during the march was shut down. Was it targeting only the tax shop or all the foreigners, illegal foreigners? Zimbabwe, Malawi, Lesotho, or we are just targeting shutdown now? Let's close the businesses only.
No, the march is or illegal immigrants must go. And Narasa target the black, or we are going to close the places. Nara target we are going to march. We had the memorandum as well. Memorandum arena released a court because of court. It has an obligation. Yahu detainer, yahu deport. So hence no, let us go to court. Rebafe memorandum. Then har go court. Rayagai go economic hub. The nearest in Moyona King Jubilee Mall. So Rekla Jubilee Mall, the Jubilee Crossing to hand over a memorandum. Machola Warren, it was a demonstration. We are fed up as relay Hammanskraal, and we were having Metropolis and the police, if not suspicious or by Kamola or Kamola or Kaba labor matwantle as in documented, they are having a right. Your bona batsene, not us. Bona batsene by Mergo Bona, but check the documentation. If arrests have to be made, arrested on that day. But ours was clear. We are going to peacefully march. Program arena is starting 9:30 to 3 o'clock, which we did.
So, as an activist, can you talk about the looting that happened on that day after the march? Because we believe on 2 years after the march, not during the march. Mm-hmm. What can you say to our South African people who were looting the shops? Was it about looting, or it was only about shutting down? What can you say?
In South Africa, we have two choices. South Africa has built a university and also has built a prison. So when you are a person, you choose or a Kenya university or Kenya Goya Trongo. South Africa in a Melau. And Haina Melau, it doesn't mean if I'm a South African, I got no follow a Melau Mora. If there's looting, that means theft. The police must do their job. And the third level, or what caused the looting as well. Let's kind of focus on looting. What caused the looting? What caused or what to revolt the way looting? Level or what caused it? But remember, two wrongs never make a right. So what I can advise before Rira sale, I've been taught, or before Rira sale, nahana ga ditla morao tsa teng. If ditla morao tsa teng o ka diemela, then you can do it. If we saw ditla morao tsa hore ke tlhabe motho ka thipa ke tronko or kore ke bolaiwe, then you can do it if wena o rotla diemela. So by looting, they know why they did looting, and it's a wrongful act. But remember, why did they do the looting? Arenya ke tsollo ya madi. Arenya ke anyone to or ahoba. Loka cheka mo poster. We said we are not going to incite violence. We are not going to intimidate anyone. We are not going to forcefully arrest anyone. We are going to peacefully march so that rekono who is di tlebo tsa rena pila ko the department tse di leng relevant tse na renya ka hore di cremolites. So baagi ba Hammanskraal, baagi ba Themba, I know how we are frustrated. I know how this situation has been allowed for a very long time. But tlare ska tswang mo taolong, tlare ska kirela fela mo South Africa, tlare sa le molao morao, tlare ireng bona ba ba tsereng oath ya hore ba tla re berekela, re be ire accountable, ebe bona ba irang dilo tse right. Let's say ke nna David ka ya kwa ka utswa ke irang ke na le bana, maphodisa a tla ka boshiu a ntshwara, ba ka se re no lwela a good cause, ba ilo ntshwara bana ba ka ba sala ba safara, batho ba le no bo utswetsa ba sala ba ira business e hape. So let us think without attaching the feelings mo teng re nahana hore yes nka ira this thing, but bana ba le ba ka ba le ba ilo sala le mang if ba ka ntshwara.
Okay. in conclusion, the movement was shut down. It was plan in ile hore ho iragale eng. Was it the police or le hira di lorry tse di tlang ho ba ntsha ka mo di shopong so that ba khona tsa maka dio tsa bona sharp or in ile taba tsa go fela le ntse le ba ntsha ka maka di shop la tlhele dio tsa bona go ntle so that they can go.
As ke boletse hore rena a ro toucha motho. We are not going to intimidate or raise any act that is against the law. That is not our jurisdiction. Our march was basically saying to the government, can you please act? Can you please make sure that there is law and order in South Africa? Can you please help us restore law and order in South Africa? Because we are not focused on the Somalians, Ethiopians, and Bangladesh, but in our vicinity, in our community, those people but we have a lot of immigrants. We have your Chinese as well. You have all these nations, but most and Rena movement arena releva to Hammanskraal we are enough and fed up ka hore ba molao ba rena ba ska ira molao o ba lembona ba tla tlhokomela ba tla make sure everyone o sala molao morao.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Thank you.
I hope we try to make it
What is it? This whole how